how about this? Let's just deal with phase 1 for now. Phase 1's pretty set in stone. Starts with everyone except at 1 HP. Got Doom, gotta get topped up. It's the same casts and mechanics. So 2 to limit is just him building up his bar. So when he casts Limit Break, based on how many bars he has, it determines the mechanic. It's always it's scripted what it's always going to be, but you can always look at his limit bar to see. 3 bars. LB3 is meteors. So we all take our pairs and go to our corners.
Okay.
That's the first one. Second limit break after a few mechanics will be 2, and that's the guns where we need our 2 stack groups, directional stack groups. So I'll just
The
borrow
healer
2.
thing. Yeah.
I'll just borrow the 2. So Shadow should save at 1. So
And
2.
then Tura would go over there.
So for LB2, 2 groups of 4, just for that stack.
Yeah. And this would be our group.
And then LB1 is it's 1 tank, 1 healer, and like 2 DPS. Get something like that. Like get marked, but if you just spread out, you'll be safe. Don't get hit.
Is it like spread like cardinals or inner cardinals, or
It's-
just?
I mean, if you spread out far enough, you'll be safe, like in your normal clock position. But otherwise, like tanks and healers can stack together.
So like just don't.
Oh,
don't
because
get
we're
hit by
already
two, right?
we're already pre-positioned because of positionals,
Yeah.
or whatever.
But it's like if you wanted to be safe, you can stack with your a healer can stack with the other healer. That way, you're not cleaving a DPS, for example. But
Get the fuck out of here.
for now, let's just do our clock assignments because if it kills us,
Yeah.
we'll rethink it. So the other thing is, remember the imbued saber where like the element on the floor, like he's telegraphing what the element was. So you remember fire and ice, but there's also now holy and earth. Holy is a stack. It's like a pink, like aura or whatever. It's hard to see with all the character effects happening. Earth is spread out. It's like everyone gets a cleave at their direction. So like it's Earth Shakers.
So
everyone,
Earth is clock positions, Holy is stack.
yes.
Okay.
And so the other thing when he goes imbued, so it would show 2 elements and then imbued Karuskins, which is it's either going to be in or out. Based in, that's telegraphed by if his sword that he holds up has rings around it or not. Rings means in, no rings means out.
Just like
Okay.
the normal version.
So it's like there's
It's like normal.
so the mechanics are combined where it's like he'll cast 2 imbued sabers, so it could be fire and earth. So that means clock positions, but then also don't move. And then it could be in or out. So it's like all 3 of those things. But you know the next time he does that, it's going to be the opposite of all those. So the next one will be stack and ice, but then it'll be out. So then probably we'd all want to go like south or something. Make sure we're all stacked outside of the boss, like moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then summon worm that's the last thing before ad phase, where it's just like, oh, you see the Bahamut off the edge of the screen, you just charge it across halfway. So 1 half of the arena is safe. Look away from the person that has eye. That's really it.
Let's just try a pull.
Yeah, let's just try a pull because ad phase. There's a few things to ad phase, so it's a lot in one thing. But we'll just get to it when we get to it. So let's get there first. Yeah.
I don't get a dance partner.
Makes sense.
No.
Why would
Well,
you?
when I asked, you didn't say anything.
Makes
I
sense,
just went
Stratus.
for the normal standard.
And you keep in the middle, yeah.
Oh, I forgot my right. I'll leave it in.
Alright. 1 HP and you. He's building up a bar. It's gonna be over soon. But first is Solemn Confiteors. Oh yeah, we bait these, so just like kind of second, but this happens multiple times. Confiteors is always. Alright, stone is the Earth Shakers, so clock positions.
Right on.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, it doesn't one shot.
Alright, this is meteors that go to the corner. It snapshots at the end of the cast, so you can
With
go
your
early.
partners, you said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Damn!
And I believe if
If a
someone's
DPS
dead,
is dead.
or it can't target a dead person, so
Okay.
Is that one always going to be a meteor? Or does it?
it is always so like yeah like this opener is very set in stone. It's always
Okay.
terror, then like bait the stacks or bait the AOE's, then meteors, but then Earthshakers right before. So yeah, it's from what I understand is end of cast of meteors is the snapshot, so you can like move back in after that, despite the animation.
最後の戦いだ。
So after this cast bar fills, we can do move.
That's what I've been told.
Oh. We have to move before the cast bar. Like, so
My
we have to
head,
be in position by the time it finishes.
yes. My headset cut out. My bad.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, we can show this at least. Okay, that's Earth. The next one. Oh wait, I'm thinking. Oh, well, you're thinking. Oh god.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Earth.
Alright, so
Earth,
it's
ice.
so it's Earth and Ice, so you just get in your clock position and keep moving. You can just jump.
And
And
in.
it's in, by the way, because of the rings. So
Okay.
you can just jump. That's probably the easiest way. That's like.
So then,
Yeah.
what's the opposite of
You
Earth?
jump
Cast your
spellcasting.
life.
Yeah.
You got dual cast.
It's just, holy?
This is sort of like okay, Shadow. So y'all can see this. So the safe side is always the pattern where.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Don't.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
It's
thanks.
whatever doesn't get a completed triangle, right?
Right. There's
But there's a cheat way to probably figure
one
it out.
is always one side is safe, and you can tell if it's safe if like lines aren't going to the edge, because there is a distinction between like the line that's been cut by the pizza cutters and like the actual like normal edge of the arena. So you can
Okay.
see where it's not as bright. That hasn't been cut yet, but then you also see yeah, it's like there are like two right triangles along the safe side, so you can kind of see them symmetrical.
Hey, let's try and
yeah.
get there alive.
Yeah,
Okay.
might be I might be getting ahead of myself, but yeah, that's it. It's so when I said that pizza cutters and expert was hard, it's actually like once you get it, it's
Easy.
once you see it, yeah.
最後の戦いだ。
Make stacks, one place safe. You want to be in the far corner. Dead. Sorry, my bad. You combo.
願いよ力とならん。
So red. Ice. I'll keep it up.
いざ阻む
And
It's red. Keep moving. Yeah.
they just want us to look like idiots. Jumping up and
Somewhere
down.
around there.
Alright, pizza cutter.
Can I move him while he's cutting or no?
Yeah, I think he holds still. Or he. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because even in normal, he doesn't move.
Not to like the end.
not east. It's not west. It's north. You see, it's always this pattern. That's the save. These two sides.
Ooh.
Yeah, but not the very inside. But yeah. Oh, this is a vegetable stacks. 2 birds.
Okay.
Oh, there's way too many people on the side.
I got your eyes on.
Hey, death. Yay! the shield didn't work.
Look at
No,
that!
I didn't get it on in time.
Ow.
Alright, it's like some new combo. So it's gonna be opposite. So it's gonna be stack and fire and away. So
Stack
go north.
south.
Yeah, let's go south.
Yeah.
That's holy. You can see it through all the particle effects.
You have all this time while he's doing shit.
Yeah.
Fire is don't move.
Yep.
The stack don't move and then out.
Yeah, out. It's a pretty wide stack. You'll see the effects. People stack tight, but you don't have to stack tight. See, that's how big it is. Oh shit. What's
Interesting.
this? Limit break. This is spread out. I'm stuck with the shadows.
Wait, what is it for?
I don't even know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, he LB'd us.
Everyone,
That's all.
pink mustard swap.
Oh.
It's summon worm. Just safe side of the arena, and then look away from whoever has eye. Oh wait, also you beat that. My bad.
We're going to the west.
Oh no!
I think you only get a healing penalty from look away. Oh, great wide. Alright, shadows. I'll take east ad. You take west ad. Over at 1.
Okay.
I have a damage down somehow, and I don't know why.
I think that's
It's from
yeah.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Uh,
can't-
DPS, take your flares to your corner, and then come back to the towers. Healers.
What?
Healers, stay with your tank. And
Okay.
Share the.
Is
Yeah,
this
they'll
technically
come
ad
up.
phase or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
now
Okay,
you
take
go
flares
to-
to your corner.
Alright. Healer, stack with your tank.
Oh my
Oh
god,
dear
wait.
God.
I get
DPS, go
fucked up.
to towers. 2 to a tower. Shadows. Interrupt that.
Oh?
Oh god. Oh,
I can't, I'm dead.
Oh, why am
my
I?
lord.
So
I didn't realize just how
Good
much
DPS
damage.
buff.
yeah, you definitely want to interrupt it. It's a wipe if you don't interrupt that.
No, the thing before that,
I can do
something
this.
killed me
it
before
tank-
the cast
tank
started.
buster. Because they did the tank buster.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't mitigate it.
notice. I didn't notice just how much damage this shit was
So,
dealing.
we
It's
saw
like,
this, so we saw the mechanics. It's just that it's all that shit at once.
Okay.
So let's go over that. Tanks take them east and west. DPS get flares, take them to your corner. Healers get stacks. Excuse me. And then there are 2 towers that need 2 people in them. So 4 total. In the
And who
middle.
goes to those?
It's up to y'all. The most common thing I've seen is so DPS are in corners. In east and west, healers and tanks are stacking together. And then healers and whoever the fuck else takes the towers. And
Not
then,
the tanks. Okay.
But then the thing with the mini Bahamutes is everyone needs to like aim those away.
Mhm.
So usually what I've seen is for tanks it'd be we stack with the healers and then we interrupt the cast on the ads and then take the northern Bahamutes.
Okay.
So it we need to figure out what DPS needs to do after their flares and what scholars do after their flares. Like what should they be? Like it's up to y'all.
You said run into the tower,
It's
right?
like because DPS's choices are towers or Bahamutes, and the same for healers.
How many hit times does the Bahamut hit?
It's once, so it's
Just
like
once?
once their like cleave goes out, it's done.
I've seen people need to pass the tether around because of...
That's later.
Later? Okay.
That's later where like we'll get to that.
Quick
But
question.
also last time the stack and the tower were together, so... when I was trying
Well-
to get into the tower, the stack was also there. I also had to eat the stack.
I want to say, because I watched a video where you can't stack and eat the tower, because the tower doesn't resolve.
But I mean, the stack was on the tower, so I didn't really have a choice.
Well, what I'm saying is the stack resolves way before the tower resolves, so that shouldn't be an issue. But
And we didn't know Noctis in that case, so Ryza and I were doing our stack and waiting in the tower for what was going to come later.
Okay.
But we won't do that. Like, Ryza and I will take the stack. Ryza will go into the tower, and if you go to the tower with Ryza, for instance, you'll be able to take it without eating a part of the stack.
Okay.
And I'll be off to the north.
so Shadow, since you said Razor go to the tower, healers, do y'all want to go to the tower?
It's fine.
So would
And then probably ranged with them.
would melee go to towers with them?
Melee
DPS?
tower is better, and then range. I'm the only melee, so.
Well,
Okay.
I'm kind of melee.
Oh
yeah.
I'll be fake melee since that's my job in everywhere else.
I also
So-
have melee combo.
So I'm just gonna run down everyone's responsibility. Tanks, tank your ad, east and west. Stack with the healer. Interrupts the cast on your ad, and then go take your northern Bahamut tether and face it outside. And then there are tank busters happening there. It's the cast of the what you call it. Ad. Healers, you are stacking with your tank, and then going to the tower. And that's it. DPS, you're gonna take your flare to your corner. If you're melee, you're gonna go back inside for your tower that's on your side. If you're ranged, you're taking the south Bahamuts. Facing them
So,
away.
one quick question, because I was on the northwest side last time, and I was having the North Bahamut. So, are the
Who's
tanks?
speaking? Sorry.
Dancer. So, are the tanks gonna pick the tether from me, and I'll pick the tether from the southern Bahamut, or am I?
Would it be? Is that less confusing than anything else? Because I feel like, yeah, you can exchange tethers. It's like the same way with any tether.
Yeah, I
mechanic.
think that's
You
all
can-
he's asking is if you can exchange the tethers.
Yeah, you
Like,
can do that. Yeah.
are we supposed to exchange the tethers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Titania. Anyone can take it.
Yeah, it targets random person, but whoever is
Well, yeah,
responsible
yeah,
for
but-
it, you're gonna pick them up.
When it starts, you can't control who it's tethered to, but who's assigned a corner should take their tether. So that is what I'm trying to say. It's ad phase is probably kind of the big pug wall I've seen. So like if you can get through ad phase consistently, then it's
Quick question.
Yeah.
In the limit break that happened right before the tank buster
LB1.
bitter end,
Yeah.
in this case, I believe it was a spread. What does that mean? 'Cause it looked like
It's one
half
tank,
of us.
one healer, and one or two DPS get targeted.
I think if you just go to your clock position, no matter what, it shouldn't matter.
If everyone is spread, then ideally no one will get double cleaves.
Is this Tsukuyomi essentially?
I don't know
Um,
about that fight to say yes or no. about that,
Well, you
but-
came and you stacked with me, so it's like stack with your rolls.
Well, it's
essentially,
like-
right.
Yes, I believe so. I forget exactly for DPS though if it's one or two for them. So that's
Okay.
why I was
That's
a
why
little
I'm
bit
saying
hesitant,
if we just clock position, then it doesn't matter because we won't get double cleaves.
correct.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay, I
like-
didn't know how
we-
big the cleave was.
They are kind of big. Is kind of my thing.
I'm imagining like tile size. Left and right.
Maybe. Yeah, but so it's like the only danger is you get double cleaves, and you may not even get hit at all. I guess is what I'm saying.
I mean, there's no indicator for who has it though, right? You just have to.
Correct. You just,
So I mean,
correct.
if we just clock position, then we're already spread. Then it doesn't matter. Like I think
assuming
that's the
assuming
easiest
your
way.
spread is spread enough, because like I said, they're kind of wide cleaves.
If they're if they're wide cleaves, you have say the person on
or,
the north and the
or let me
northeast
say,
both get
they
targeted.
might be wider than you think. So that's so don't.
That's why
don't spread.
Tsukuyomi has a thing like this exactly, where it hits rolls, and so that's why you spread out and you make it so that it's like the
And
healer stack, the tank
Gotta-
stack, and then the
I
DPS
just
stack.
stood on you because it's safe for us two, and it's like whatever's more room for everyone else. Like I'm gonna like take that, but like that's why I just stood on you. That's kind of
And just
yellow.
Yeah.
do more practice for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
At
let's just
39 minutes.
let's spread for it, and then if it's giving us problem, I've seen spreading. I haven't used it.
I kind of miss my pole macro.
I don't. 最後の戦いだ。
Oh,
その身で受けよ。お前を倒し私は進む。
Oh, that might be another. Oh, we're good. I can.
might be not far out of us.
願いよ、力とならん。
Spread.
Yeah. Nice.
Jump.
Spread.
Out.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Tank Buster AoE.
Go. It's south. They're not there.
我関するは諦めをすがぬ
Directional
者
sets.
の名よ。
Border side. It's gonna be the opposite. It's gonna be holy fire.
侮るな。限界などいくらでも超えてやる。願いよ、力とならん。
So inside, don't move stacks.
Yep. Some yellow. Inside mode.
いざ、阻む敵を打ち払え。
Careful.
Wait, why did I die?
I didn't hit that off in time.
How do I not auto attack when I'm standing right there?
Keep
Were
your
you
weapon
outside?
pressed.
Back.
Oh shit.
So you see how big?
I was a little bit off.
相手にせん。
What's baiting videos? Safe side.
West.
I'm on the
Stay away.
I'm gonna start getting mana back. So
That's
I'll start resing Callisto.
さあ集え、光の戦士たちよ。
I have no idea how this is gonna go. People did. We'll go back up. Stag. Oh.
Good job, that's great.
Yeah, I
I don't have enough.
was
interrupt
that?
people
No one was
myself.
in this meteor with me.
Oh, that's okay. It was immediate, like little boom.
Sorry.
Wasn't that bad?
Like literally a foot behind you.
Can we
Chill.
can we keep the ads where they spawn, or will they tether from there?
Good question. I've always seen that people move them slightly to begin with.
Okay.
You're moving them north anyway, in our case, because we're going north for our tethers. But, it costs nothing to move them slightly more out, so I do it.
Me?
75 HP.
I'm okay.
Elbow.
I have Phoenix. It's okay.
It's always Earth and Ice first.
Not always, but maybe it's seeded by.
Oh, fire.
So don't move, but stay where you are, and get inside.
Auto text to make sure you're in.
Don't move.
You're in it. Yeah. You're not in. You're not inside the circle.
What do you mean? How much further in is it? I'm in his hitbox.
Oh, did you move? Did you do anything?
Look where I'm dead. I'm dead inside his
Oh,
hitbox. How much further
I
in?
mean, like, did you move at all during fire?
Because that
Nope.
will kill you.
Did you get cleaved by someone, maybe? I don't know.
I guess I don't need to move into that. Sorry, not this.
So it's south. It's south, yeah. But not very middle of south, yeah.
Holy shit.
That wasn't in there in time.
HP's not important.
Triple wings!
Give me a combo. So it'll be Blizzard. Outside.
This is stack.
Yeah.
Outside and jump together.
Yeah. Your favorite.
We look like fucking idiots. This is, yeah.
Oh.
See, I think I got hit by
bad.
2, but I'm still just fine.
Yeah.
Alive. But that's
this?
what's gonna hit me.
Some more bait figures.
Shit.
Figures resolve first, so
I'm
avoid
fucking
them
dead.
first.
I ran the wrong way.
Woohoo!
Damage. I always forgot there's a AoE before the attack.
I can add stuff in here.
Kari no Senshitachio.
C tower.
Tower, my tower. I think it was Ryza's tower.
I'm dying. Ooh, I didn't die! Holy shit!
Oh, that's Flood of Shadow. Of Edge of Shadow.
Yeah, I was top of
I'm trying to let him fucking kill you, but he's not killing you, and then he killed me!
You could probably get away with an LB now and get back to LB3. I've seen it happen, but you can't do it too late. Because it's not to be, it's the only
Stop
important
whacking
people.
me!
That's an
Oh, I can actually die
intense
here.
ad phase.
Yeah, Ryza's supposed to be in the tower with me,
I
right?
forgot.
Any questions about towers? Because that was two pulls.
I was so
Um,
focused on that time making sure that shadows didn't die to the ad that I forgot that I had a mechanic after.
Would it be easier if the DPS took the towers? Because like they take their flare, and then it looks like the stack goes off, and then the
It's like-
tower.
Sure, yeah, they can take their flare and then move inside for the towers. Then
I
healers
thought that's
would
what we were supposed
That's
to do.
what I am already doing.
Yeah,
That's
we're
exactly
already
what
doing
I'm
one
doing.
of them
Right, but for
is,
the
the
range,
other one's
though.
not.
Because it's like the healers gotta. Then the healers will have to take the south tethers.
It's not that different.
Yeah.
People
Which
just
is
have
fine.
to remember what their responsibility is.
Yeah, it's fine. Like,
Okay, I didn't know that we were just having people not get into towers.
Yeah.
All the time.
there's a
Yeah, Ryza didn't remember.
there's
so.
not a wrong way to do this. It's just let's just decide what we do.
Except the way we're doing it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Sounds
So,
fair,
so
right?
what are we doing? Because it's like we're still talking about it.
But
I
let's
think-
stick to the old.
I think the
Yeah, I
healers are still
gotta-
gonna
I
go
just
in.
have to go into, yeah,
The
I just
towers.
have to go into the tower so we don't get that huge.
Let's not do the shadow strat that we just go in and pick our own strat and go.
So after I get hit by
We're
meteor,
gonna
I'm just
cut
gonna
out
run
a
into the
strat
tower.
we're gonna
That's the
Yeah.
shadow strat.
I want you to call out your version of LR as it's coming up.
最後の戦いだ
You're gonna stick to yours. Wow.
I do think I deserve the dance partner though.
Bait first.
Sure.
No.
Positional. Meteor. Maybe. Okay.
You combo.
願いよ力とならん
I swear it's not always.
I don't know.
Jump,
Oh, shit.
jump.
Spread, make sure you're spreading.
And inside.
Inside. Spread.
Jump.
You're in jumps!
You're not jumping
that.
high enough.
The game says you
Pizza cutter.
What is this one?
Pizza cutter.
Pizza cutter.
Okay, and then it's gonna be a 2 later.
Yeah, it's gonna be the directional. Two groups. After.
Does he always count down 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it's always. Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be E.
Yeah, looking like it.
Oh,
Well,
should be fine. Yeah.
我関するは諦めを知らぬ者のなよ
You're right.
It's technically fixed later, but it's variable which like macro mechanics happen. In order.
侮るな
Within
限界な
those
どいくらでも
mechanics,
超
go
えてやる
if that makes sense.
So this will be fire, stack,
Yep.
outside.
とならん
Yep.
Yeah, it's like you can't see Holy there. You have to just have to know. Yeah. Unless
Did you
have
see
flexible
rocks?
though.
Then it's not. If you didn't, then it's not.
Yeah, a lot of downtime.
敵を打ち払え
One more JZ8. Jump.
Don't.
Oh
move.
wait, don't
Bad.
jump. I'm an idiot.
Red.
Okay.
The fuck? I was not looking at it.
Oh, I.
I keep forgetting about that, and then it doesn't hit as hard as I thought it would.
Yeah.
Swap. So bait your AoEs with the safe side.
I have the eyeball.
Oh my god, I fuck
Once you-
Christ.
Yeah, once you looked away and you're on the safe side, there's like nothing else. But there's more later. You might have to go in or out and mechanic, like an element mechanic, but not better.
さあ集え光の戦士たちよ
I'm glad I'm the only melee. I got all the cards.
Yeah, I put Rampart right here because it'll last for a while. Then I just use TDM.
Towers.
Interrupts.
Oh my god.
I got hit by the stack.
Or the tower? Or the what?
The stack. I got hit by the stack and then eat the
Well,
tower.
you're meant to get hit by the... So, like, don't stack on the tower then, I guess. Like,
We weren't
Stack clipped with
I
the
moved.
tower a little bit.
I don't know when I'm supposed to move in.
Yeah, that's my question too.
They're very close. The
Is
timing.
DPS have enough time from their flares to move in? So, it's...
We have, but the
He was
The
already in
stack
the tower. I moved in, and then he got killed by my stack. And because like when someone calls out towers, I just moved
Yeah,
because I thought that was
same,
timing.
But then it was
I think you have time for stack to resolve, then go to your tower.
What about maybe we can consider switching scrap now? Have the
It's given us trouble.
DPS.
It might be worth a try.
Okay, so DPS go to the towers and
Yeah, all DPS
healers south, tanks north.
for their towers.
That's
That,
actually
kinda-
helpful, yes.
Yeah, that might be best just because the flares resolve sooner than flares, so they have more time, arguably.
And also, I will have my tech dance covering everybody.
I saved my shake it off the ult just because it hurts a whole hell of a lot even with OB3.
さあ最後の戦いだ
Weaves.
その身で受けよ お前を倒し私は進むくらえ 願いよ力とならん
Earth is always first.
Position.
Spread.
Don't move.
Out.
And out.
Spread. Out. Don't move. You move to center.
Apparently, I can still auto attack when facing backwards.
Yes. Hey. Yeah. It's like I hate it when they do that shit. Pizza cutter.
I'll try to target him off.
Yeah. I just shoot my weapon. It looks like
West. Or I'm wrong.
from your position, west from your point of view.
You can take off the auto attack by sheathing your weapon with Z or pressing escape.
Yeah, I see Kyra.
Shit, I get that wrong.
You're gonna need that skill for later, 'cause that'll be for anything.
限界などいくらでも超えてやる
Oh yeah, the last phase.
Yeah,
Basic
for
moves.
stillness.
It's gonna be Holy Blizzard. And,
At least I don't have to.
yeah,
It's
hard to
stacked
see.
in and no moving. Or no, it is moving. Sorry, because it's ice. So it's in and then we'll be moving.
Stack and in. Some of y'all are pretty out. Y'all tempting fate. Hey,
You look like idiots.
spread.
Ah, shit.
So,
Whatever.
So
yeah.
that's where
I actually moved that time and I died.
I can get Lamimi in
I already got
5.
it.
Bait. Then go 6 side.
Ah, it's a bad time to jump! Yep.
Good way.
I'll try.
I got Noctis, I guess.
Oh! Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I got dead. Never mind.
Oh yeah. That's what
さあ集え光の戦士たちよ
Apparently the animation lock for jump is still lethal.
Always has been.
Worm has been giving us trouble too. Is there a way that we can make that easier? Because it's just you
That's
bait
a-
your AoE, then you just go to the safe side and make sure like look
My
away.
frames just suck.
If you go to the wrong side that has Bahamut on it, he
Yeah.
doesn't actually he
Yeah.
doesn't actually dash for a while. You
Has a
can
lot
go
of
out
You-
and go all the way around.
Yeah, it's like the AoEs resolve first, so your first priority is just avoiding those, and then
Yeah, because if
So
you
you- so-
panic
so
in the
you-
middle and you
Yeah,
turn
yeah, yeah.
the opposite direction, you're already dead.
I've gone to the wrong side every time, so you'll be fine. You have lots of time. Because
I
my back's
actually
to
think the
him, so I
order-
just like I go and then I turn around like, oh okay, cool, and I adjust.
Go.
I think the order is puddles, then charge. So it's just like
Yeah,
you-
that's the
there's-
Yeah, we know
so,
that.
yeah, don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't panic. There's plenty of time to avoid getting the safe side.
So I was about to say, cited, can I dodge those puddles in time?
With 15 frames.
15
Yeah, that's
frames makes it pretty hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
She gets
I move
15
at a
frames
snail's
per hour.
pace.
or
Honestly, it wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the fact that frames are tied to your output in this game, so like...
oh yeah. I was about to
I
say like,
move
that's
very
actually a
slow.
huge handicap in this game.
she actually can't play with high frames though.
Straight up.
Get motion sickness.
It just wasn't meant to be.
Meteors.
お前を倒し私は進む
Indeed it is.
I'm not gonna live. I'll probably live like this.
Oh
Nice.
my bad. Oh,
Well, you live.
we
yeah,
all
live.
live.
We all live.
Immune.
I was trying to think what limit break that does.
Earth.
There's always meteors there.
Yeah, I know. My brain is not really functioning lately.
Earth, fire. Spread, don't move.
Redum.
Out.
Outside.
Spread, don't move. Out.
What? What?
Yeah,
That happened to me last
I watched the debuff. You gotta watch the debuff.
That's the dumbest thing.
Just
Cutter.
cutter. The debuff lasts like 2 whole seconds, so it's like lasts longer than like that screen effect would tell you. And
Now?
Yep.
sorry, that was too
I have the.
Alright. Big white. Ah, shit. Flip up control. And remember that all DPS powers. Healers getting south feathers. Yeah, Rampart it, then TP in, Buster. Make sure you can run up to your ad.
I'm alone in it.
Oh.
Oh.
What the
Gone.
fuck?
Oh,
You're a div.
Woo!
You're a div.
JK.
For a sec.
I'm alright.
I'm Dragoon OP.
Why didn't you pull that to the other side? Thank you very much. Now I can kill them. Just running around.
Got
Any
It's
questions?
12.
Towers is still fucking us. Is there any questions on that?
I was in there.
Should,
I was in there.
I don't know if anyone was in mine. I don't think I saw someone, but I'm also blind, so it doesn't matter.
for
So it's the
sanity,
Ventura's fault.
I'm
Maybe it was me?
Shadows. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take my ad a little bit more out, just to make sure visually the towers are unobstructed.
Okay.
So,
Wait, Tur, are you southeast? Is that
Yes.
your? Okay, I'm a screen tower this time,
We probably want to reset after this.
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys still want to keep going.
I mean, ad phase is like kind of the hardest part because it's just all that shit at once.
Let's see if my
Finally,
friends
we
can
have an
let me
ad
run
phase
that
that's
far.
hard.
さあ最後の戦いだ
Just gap flows forehead.
Playing Breath
Just play Black Mage and teleport to the other DPS on the tower.
Right.
Yeah. You chose Summoner. What a loser.
その身で受けろ
Yeah, I'm playing it safe. Y'all might be not. Yeah, I think that's why we're taking a lot of damage there, is because y'all are not tight to the tower. Y'all are pretty close in the middle.
Damn, how far do you want me to run?
It's not an issue if we're not dying. Earth.
It's not like
Damage output at this time is really low, so it should be okay.
Earth and ice. Spread, move. Out. Spread, move out.
Pizza! I'm so
Pizza.
hungry.
Yeah.
それよ未来を開かんがため
Might be north?
South or north?
Yes, north.
It's north.
Oh, my big toe was almost in that.
This is
Thanks. Fire.
いくらでも超えてやる
Stack.
願いよ力とならん
Fire. else? So yeah, I'm backing up. So, I think those are swap.
砕いてみせる
Nope. Some DC.
Noctis lost call. He's still playing though.
You must be lying me like hell though.
I have it going like way to the edge.
Oh.
I can go. Zorsky. JK.
No.
I'm gonna pull my Admore out, so...
I'll do the same.
光の戦士たちよ
Remember, it's to the tower, and it's like, make sure that it's resolved slowly, because there's the temptation to move out too soon. I've seen
It's
wipe.
flares first and then tower.
Yeah.
So once your flares
Oh
come
shit.
in.
Interrupt.
Ugh, so many animations.
Take your tether, you have to.
Why?
No, just kill. Just some more tank busters to go. But good job. DPS is fine too. If we're below 50%, even we're fine. Alright, you want to use tank LB like a couple seconds after the bar fills up. But I'm also shielding because he hurts a whole hell of a lot.
最初の英雄にして最後の反逆者
We use it now, right?
全てに変えてこの手
You
に
get to do it like immediately. I'm gonna fill him up and you're cutting it very close. Okay, it's gonna be a job mechanic. It's telegraphed by a few things, but let's see what his first cast is. It's to the limit. This is gonna be Dark Knight Bard. So DPS, take your puddle to your corner. Then come back inside. Oh, I have to bait this. Make sure.
Oh, shit.
Go. It's nothing. It's like it's just a little roadblock. Come back inside now. Hope you went. Take the flares to cardinal spots.
Okay.
Otherwise, stack in the middle. I'm going south because that was my cardinal spot.
Oh.
And then
Yeah, flares were-
what else? It's limit break. It's gonna be.
Cardinal clockwise or
お前を倒し私は
Well, it's like
Rotate
would-
clockwise would be good, yeah.
I would say yes, but I don't know what you mean by clockwise. Let's know there's a what.
Like they were
always
assigned
forget.
LB.
to
Oh,
a
you're both.
corner so they can rotate clockwise to the side.
So, hey, let's see if we can do some quintuple. Oh shit. Let's swap here. Let's show quintuple cast. Quintuple cast is like it's like all 5 elements at once plus like look away. So let's just show it up.
倒れるも
The
の
stack might kill us, but so it's all in order. So don't move, spread, stack, look away from east, then move. So don't move. Look away. Oh, let's see. Just look away.
Stack now.
Like I said, the stack might kill us. Oh, that was. I had that order code. What the hell?
Yeah.
I could probably try to type it as it's happening. So, but
And
that's
pizza.
it's pizza again. It's no
Jeez.
different. Yep. So yeah, it's demonstrate that. It's like I said, it's nothing too crazy. You can kind of get away with BSing it. Be fine. What else? It's sort of it's next. To, let's just see if we can even see this. This is gonna be based on this cast.
Oh, we can recover.
力とならん
This is going to be ninja. So, so note that element is earth. Doesn't happen later, so it's going to be ninja. So there's going to be a knockback from one side, We can either uptime it or I'll stand along the side.
Uptime.
So go to your corner and cast your knockback invuln. But not yet, not yet. Bait this first. Pop your invuln. And you would, like, with boss in the middle, you would stay in your corner.
Ah, and you do it with your groups.
Yeah. So that's how you do that. And then, this is in, but then that element that was earlier. So it's Earth, so you would go in. Yeah. So
Nice.
it's like, that's kind of the tricky part, is that you have to remember that element that he cast first thing. So congrats, that's 2 whole major mechanics. So the Dark Knight one, after puddles are set in the corners where we set the flares, because I want to say it's DPS or the tanks and healers can get the flares. So with your corner, from your corner, where would you prefer to? Oh shit! I forgot about that. You said clockwise, so that means, for example, me, if I had flare, I'm in southwest, so I would go west. Is that what y'all want?
I'm
Okay,
fine.
No, so when we did the
I'll go
flares there,
west.
me and Lamimi had it, and so I went west, and he was also there at west. Is what happened when the
Wait, are y'all paired?
yeah
Y'all both had it?
yeah
The flare.
yeah.
I'm just interesting. I've never seen that because I've
Was
never.
everybody alive during that point?
Yeah,
Because
was
if there
someone
were,
dead?
because if
So I
someone was
think
dead, then
everyone
it
we
might've
started
got
dying after. Why would that not be a possibility though?
Because I never seen where me and my buddy.
Partner.
Right,
both
but like
had
just because
flares.
you've never seen it doesn't mean it's not possible.
True,
right?
but
So-
it's like in the X amount of rounds I've seen it. I've just never seen it, so it's surprising to me that is possible.
right. So like, if it happens again, what's the provision? Then? Do
So-
we rotate.
How about this? Tanks and healers. I think this is covered. Tanks and healers. You have a cardinal spot. You would always go to your cardinal spot. Otherwise, if it's a DPS,
North goes north, south goes south. Tank and healer go east or west.
see, that seems to be overthinking
Wait,
it.
no, that doesn't work.
Because we always
either.
have because we already have assignments, so I don't want to have like separate assignments.
Yeah,
for
it
everyone.
just seems weird though because like okay, so like Shadows is north, I'm northeast, and Sarsi is east. What if the 3 of us get it?
Oh, it's like I wish I remembered, but it was someone dead because
Well,
I've
I
never
do
seen
have
it
a
happen
stream
where-
up, and I sent the link in the thingy.
You're talking about when I died to the configurator?
Oh,
There's
did you
the Dark
die to
Knight bubbles?
configure?
were you dead?
I'm literally
Like
going to
right
look at it
before
on
the
stream.
Dark Knight puddles, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were
Yeah,
dead.
I was dead there.
Okay, so so that's what happened. Someone was dead, so that's what threw it off.
Okay. So then it normally it should just go on all the DPS. We just run to our intercardinals and we don't have a problem.
DPS, if everyone is alive, DPS will always get their puddle debate.
I did drop my puddle at my inner cardinal.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then
Well,
you
but did-
died. You
but
died
did
to the puddle.
Die before flares. Did you die before flares?
Yeah, you did.
For
'cause-
flares?
Yeah,
But we're not-
you didn't see it because you died. When
Were you not
whenever-
alive when flares were out?
No.
Yeah, that did happen. Because when she went to go put out her puddle in the corner, she died.
Yes,
To
Tura
that puddle.
is dead at that.
Is it because her frame, so she kind of got caught?
No, I
Oh.
got hit by the configurator and then the puddle killed me.
Oh.
Damage.
So it's like you can die and still leave your puddle. So like, there's no confusion here. So what happened was not everyone was alive. So that's what threw off the assignment of the flares.
Yeah.
You and your pair buddy, in normal circumstances, will not both have flares. So we can just assign each group a cardinal direction.
Yeah.
Ideally. But it's like,
The
but if
worst
someone's
case scenario is if someone dies and you know
if
where their
someone's
position
dead, then
is
you have
and
to
you
yell
get it,
yeah,
then you just need to go to where their spot would have been.
or like pop sprint and yellow it because
Yeah.
normal circumstances it's not an issue.
Do we want to go
Are
back
we
in
going
again?
back in?
Are
Yeah,
we...
we were just
Okay.
resetting instant.
I know it's
Recheck
pretty
it.
late for some people.
I can do a bit more.
I'm
Okay.
teleporting. I will be ready in a bit.
So the other hard one is the one you were alluding to, Shadows. Not Shadows. Noctis, the Summoner and Warrior one. That's it might be too much when it's happening, but basically it's the 4 Bahamut tethers again. But then 4 other people are getting markers on their head. Basically,
I feel
all
like
that's happening.
this is a we should get there thing
Yeah,
again.
yeah, but it's basically you don't want to take the tether and have the marker at the same time. So your buddy should take the tether if you have the marker. That's all.
Got it. I'm ready.
Unless you're a tank and just can champ it out, but. So those cardinal spots for Dark Knight, do you want to go clockwise? So the Southwest group, they would go west for their flare. Is that we good on
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Would it be better to move the inner cardinals all the way to the corner? It doesn't seem like there's a purpose to them being in the middle.
Yeah, no.
So like that.
What?
I don't even think we need them, do we?
Oh, you're talking about the waymarks. I was about to say, like, what the heck are you talking about?
You probably don't need them, but why not? You know,
Yeah.
they're there. Let's use them. You have to use
Yeah,
every
Noctis.
marker. Jesus. And go.
So okay.
Ah, shit.
Go
Partner,
clockwise.
partner.
It's already
partner.
too late.
What?
It's already too late.
What is this?
I don't know about that
Yeah.
though.
Started
I
attacking
guess let's
someone.
go in.
Fake AoE.
You get partner in like seconds. I found markers a little bit.
Can we?
No down.
Turns out, can't have it.
They're already outside of the arena.
Oh. Move. Don't move, spread.
Out.
Out.
Go move, spread out.
Pizza.
Not north, not east.
West.
It's
West.
Yeah. Oh. Directional effects.
So stack inside
Yeah.
and
Ice.
don't and jump.
Yep.
Pretty hard for controllers to jump.
Yeah,
down.
it's kind of awkward if you have to like.
Oh, this is-
Yeah.
you don't jump, you're not one of us.
Yeah, do stack. But spread up. Oh, we got this.
Got you, Noctis.
Yeah, yeah. I'll bump it close. Let's see. What?
May I suggest for that one we do it like Tsukiyomi?
Sure. Yeah. Because like we haven't been getting it done.
It looks like it's been a roulette about whether or not someone dies.
I'm running all the way to the outside, so just look at boss.
Great way. Good ads. DPS is fine.
さあ集え光の戦士たちよ
I add movement else.
You're fine. Oh, I hope you're not dead.
Interrupt
Oh, my frames! No!
I think you made it actually.
each other's.
Barely.
I have a. Okay, someone got it.
Yeah,
someone got
someone will get it. If they don't get it, that's on them.
But you're gonna pay the cost.
I think I have to press this there.
I've seen ads die way slower than this, so good job.
I'll just press sprint to the power.
Just remember, as long as things aim away, you don't have to be like super out.
最初の英雄にして
Wait,
最後の反逆
oh, I got mixed up. Never mind. The flares easy out.
全てに変えてこの手に勝利を
I wish when I spread my wing I do damage.
そちらもまた英雄か
Alright, good job, mechanic.
There's a puddle bait first, though, right?
It's Dark Knight again.
Yeah.
DPS go to bait corners or after configure from your bait AoE is out first. So yeah, bait was AoE. Bait these corner. Then you're rotating clockwise for the flares. If you don't have flares, stack in the middle. What? It lived. Oh well. Bitter ends.
I popped the wings for that.
お前を倒し私は進む
Nice one.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
It was
Oh, first. Oh. What? Did it skip? What? I'm totally confused. There it goes. Alright. Maybe it might just be it being late, but I swore the cast said the bitter ends. Not limit break. So, I'll take that L.
ものか決して
So that's my bad. I called it out.
How do we do this?
I
You
stack
don't.
It's
away.
everything in the order it's shown.
Nice.
Back to back to back.
After that fire, then what's later?
stack. You just die.
Yeah, I just
Boom.
died.
And then what was after the stack? Earth.
And,
Okay.
and then fire.
Look, yeah.
And then
And
look
then
away
look
from
away.
me. I'm alive!
Okay, you got
Get
this.
whacked.
Yeah. That's not the safe spot.
That's all it is.
Not a complaint because we lived, but I thought I only saw 3 flares for Dark Knight
I
mechanic.
think there's only
I think-
two flares.
Maybe there's only 3 flares, huh?
3 flares and a stack marker.
Okay, so maybe I've always assumed it was 4 flares on a stack. Okay.
Oh yeah. So real quick for the limit 1 spread. Do we want to do tanks
Let's actually have
north?
a time. Yeah, tanks north. I've seen tanks north. Healers. That's what tanks.
Well, like the 3 and 4, I figure I can make a triangle out of it. So like
Yeah.
DPS in the southeast over here, and then healers on the 4
Yeah, let's do that.
southwest.
That's
Yeah,
what
don't
I'm
make
up to.
me move so I can cast more glares.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's go.
If we can clear.
Well, if we kill it's after.
Yeah, whatever you just say, Noctis.
さあ最後の戦いだ。
Bait.
その身で受けよ。
Spread Healers.
お前を通し私は進む。食らえ。 願いよ力とならん。
Spread. Put up boot.
いざ阻む敵を打ち払え。
Go out. Spread the boot. Cutter.
それよ未来を開かんがため。
Not north.
East.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, we're gonna die. Oh!
Nah, we're fine. Shut
Nah,
up.
dude.
諦めを知らぬ
Directional
者
effects.
がよ。
Maybe we're not fine. Oh.
And mute again.
侮るな。限界などいくらでも超えてやる。
Sacrifice in.
Yeah, holy eyes.
願いよ力とならん。
Backtrack. Side. Trail.
いざ阻む敵を打ち払え。
Spread. Tanks north. And then spread out to your roll.
Get the.
Hi, Calista.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing? Oh, hell yeah.
砕いてみせる。
Swap. Southern one. Bait your AoEs. West and south. Safe side. Fourth eye.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, you were like on
I
the
was
boss,
next.
so I
I
was
was
like,
next to
not
the
prepared
boss
for
because
that.
I went the wrong way, so I was near the boss.
east side, west side. Oh, west side, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. East
So
side, best
used
side,
to
east
that.
side, west side. He said it.
It's because of Shiva.
我こそが第一のス
He's used to being against me and
最
losing.
初の英雄にして最後の反逆者
Where's our LB4?
Sparkler. I know, right? I want like
8.0 maybe.
I'm glad you used it because I was looking at another screen.
That's the way I
Completely forgot.
When in doubt,
Why
just
was on
hit
it?
the fucking button.
Job
So
mechanic.
it's AoE baits first, right?
Oh, this is gonna be a summoner and warrior. So go to your corner. If you have the marker, take the other one should have your tether, and then it'll alternate. Next one. Everything's aimed from the middle. So warrior cleave is aimed from the center, but the Bahamuts are aimed, obviously where the Bahamuts are. So aim your marker cardinal direction, or try to, as long as it's away. So, yeah, Magnus, you take mine, because I have it.
And here,
here's the-
I
yeah,
have no idea if I did that right.
alternate.
Off.
like it.
Yeah, alternate. Configure again, bait your opponent
Shadows,
go.
shadows, shadows.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Oh.
Sorry.
So
Alright.
much downtime.
Did y'all see the element?
I did not.
Yes.
To the
So,
east.
It's
Stay close, but on the east side.
But it's a mechanic. It's ice or fire. I forget which one. I don't know which one it is.
Probably
It's
ice.
Oh, it was
Nice.
nice.
Okay. I didn't. I missed it. Great wide.
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna keep you alive. Oh my god, we did it. We're fucking. I'll do the res.
I evoke.
Quick double cast next. Oh.
So spread first, then ice.
Spread.
Spread.
Ice.
Spread, move,
Stack.
sack.
Look away. And then
Fire.
fire. Spread.
Jump.
Move.
Jump.
Get the Tura,
Stack.
and then look away from her.
Away. Then don't move. After.
Don't move. We're gods.
Holy shit.
Pizza cutter. It's
Pizza
gonna be
cutter.
raid wide after this, so there's some damage coming out.
West.
Oh, I think I'm dead. No, I'm fine.
Raid wide. Look up for damage.
Launcher didn't die either.
I
Dude,
put a
we're
Okay,
shield on
fucking-
her.
Nice job, mechanic. Pace is fine.
I think Yoshi, you really hate melee.
This will be
I know, right?
black and white mage. So corners, rotate clockwise to take your tower.
Okay.
Wait, let me breaks. Do we have to split or?
Not yet. So
Okay.
corner clockwise from your corner. Go
Oh,
clockwise.
okay. So we
Go
get north, so you
clockwise?
go over there.
Yeah. And then keep going clockwise to get your
Next tower. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I got
keep
it.
going clockwise. Knock this.
Yeah.
Y'all
no.
missed it. Yeah, we're both not in it. It's just
Yeah.
2 each. Yeah. Watch the
Yeah,
out, but the side, out the side.
Oh fuck! I'm dead.
Was there? No, there was not an element.
I'm okay.
It's gonna be.
I'm
It's
not
gonna be directional. Limit break. Sec. Yeah.
Shit. Move away from me.
I don't know.
No, it's two. It's two. You want to stack.
Yeah, but we could get the thing. Oh, okay. All right.
I moved. I died over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. I was like,
I can get
how
Riza.
the fuck?
So there's nothing new.
Tank
Tank
swap.
buster.
Tank swap.
So no, Dark Knight and Ninja only thing happen.
Okay. Let's get
So
Riza back.
this is Dark Knight. So BPS will be their puddles, the corner
Puddles like
eventually.
before. So we're baiting puddles
Bait
first.
first.
Yes,
Baiting
but
the-
bait puddles first. Yeah. But then BPS makes sure you not.
Fake Considiary.
Yep.
It was a little early. That's all right.
Remember, from
And
your
then-
corner, you're going clockwise if you have flare. Otherwise, you're stacking.
We're just stacking under, right?
If
Yeah.
you don't have flare.
Someone's
flare,
got
bro.
flare.
Someone's
flare.
got flare.
Alright, get the fuck
Oh.
out of here.
God,
Okay.
Why did I die?
LB. we have uptime. Actually, this is
Have a
gonna be
dragoon.
this
Dragoon
is
do the
spread.
Oh, we don't kill them.
Okay, we're good.
We want the dragoon to survive.
Uh,
Wait, is that a kill?
Yay!
Nice
Is
tweet.
that a kill? Is that a kill, MC?
That is a kill!
Bam! What does this thing drop?
Give me the mount!
Weapons.
Give me the
495
mount!
weapon.
Give me the mount! Give me the mount!
Oh, give me the mount.
What
pretty
kind of
dope.
weapon?
Gunbreaker!
Blade.
I actually don't
I
need
rolled a
that.
16.
Try on.
Well, Shadows,
Can't
because you
open the
rolled
loot
low,
window.
I'll roll it. No, I didn't do much better.
I rolled an 87, but
Oh,
I
that
passed.
shit looks good.
It actually does look better than when I first tried it.
We actually cleared it!
Hell yeah,
Oh,
guys. That was
wait.
sick.
That's a
Should have
Gunbreaker's
come
weapon,
on
right?
Gunbreaker.
But,
Now we can still
how,
farm it
Sorry, I
tomorrow.
should pass it.
How
Yeah,
do
we
we
get to farm it tomorrow. Teach Miros and then farm it.
how do we
Oh.
tell which Spectre is gonna
I
be?
think it's in the LB part, isn't
Check-
it?
Check the chart I have, because the way I have it divided is like, that initial cast is the tell.
Of the limit break thing?
No. You're talking about which job mechanic is?
Yeah.
So, like that shitty MS Paint thing I posted.
Yeah, it's on the
Uh,
right side.
Yeah, on the
bottom
right side. Look and see like what the first cast
Black
is.
and white mage and dark,
So-
dark and bard.
Imbued
What is it?
Saber is either going to be Summoner or Ninja, but you know which one is which because for whatever reason the boss moves north a little bit for Summoner. Otherwise, if he stays in the middle, it's Ninja. So like there's a tell for all four of those.
Okay, so
Okay.
there's two imbued sabers for those two, and then the other one is he's doing Spectre of Light.
Or
Or
to the
to
limit.
Okay, and that's the difference between those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like I said, it's always these macro mechanics for those parts.
Okay, and that'll just come with doing it.
Yeah, and like I said, imbued could be either ninja or summoner, but look to see if he moves or not.
It's
If he
where
moves
his
north-
position.
Yeah, if he moves north, it's gonna be summoner.
What's the one where I killed Callista?
Oh, that was Summoner.
Summoner. Okay, I'll remember
Yeah.
now because I had the marker the first time, and I was like, okay, I stand north, and then I didn't have a tether or a marker, and I'm like, I just stand north.
Yeah, I'm like, Shadows, please, Shadows.
And I look over, I'm like, oh, he has a tether and a marker.
Also, it does seem like there's only 3 flares.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm assuming that mechanic, there's probably another way of doing it, is a stack marker moves to the other open side, so they're away from flares. But it
Oh.
really doesn't fucking matter because
Yeah, it
it
doesn't.
I mean,
really
they can
doesn't
just go there and
hurt.
sacrifice
I mean, we lived through it with a flare in the stack, so it's,
they can
Yeah.
just die. They can just go.
Yeah,
go
it
to the
doesn't really
spot
hurt
and
as much
die.
as I thought it would.
I think we can take one flare, just like the E2S mechanic.
We can take
E2S.
one flare,
Use
but
3S,
Callista
right?
can't
Oh,
take
oh,
one
oh,
flare.
E2S.
E2S, the flare.
E2S.
Yeah, E3S is my favorite Leviathan.
That was so janky. It was
so
just
I
like,
assume
everyone
he,
dies, except everyone's alive.
Yeah,
Except Callista's like,
Except
what the
me,
fuck?
for some reason.
The least
I-
important person because they don't like Dr. Pepper.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
And we come full circle.
I just.
It was there. I had to do it.
Wow.
It's just the best.
You
that
you
the
you
Sarsi
came
was
to
the
our
one
you
doing
came
it.
to our group, and now Sarsi has already joined our mentality.
It's
She
okay,
hates
I've
me
always
now.
been
She hates me.
I just hide it.
Alright. Then tomorrow's for the farm.
hopefully my direction was not retarded because I was all over the place.
Not at all.
That was good.
Yeah,
Good job.
Nah.
the last help. Last
I mean,
phase
you
really helped.
basically walked us through that, handheld us through that whole thing, so that was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will there be someone start playing physical range? I want to play some more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play Dragon anymore. That last phase sucks.
I can
Yeah,
pretty see it,
I
but I'm
can
not even
tell.
270, so.
I
it'll
can
be-
tell that Miros is gonna have a lot of fun with that one.
Oh yeah.
How is Miros
Now
been?
DPS run all the way to the corner.
I'm
Okay,
proud of
do
Miros
it
for going
again.
through Savage.
Yeah.
How's he been in Savage? He holding his own?
Yeah.
He impressed us a lot, I think.
He keeps fucking talking shit about himself, and then it's
Well,
like,
it's yeah. It's like he's always been because he's always like daunted by doing like extremes. And it's just like, nah.
He's fine if he just.
But he's fine. He's
does
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Better than me.
Yeah, I'm
I
never
can
going back in
honestly-
as a melee job again.
I wish we.
That
I really wish we had gone and got the clear on Omega.
the
I hope
Bahamut
that we can
and
get that
the
sometime.
Confiteor phase is
We'll
really,
get it.
really shitty for melee
Yeah,
uptime.
I looked at it. It's like use the
That
juke.
diagram makes it so much look way easier, and I think that we should just do it as the diagram.
Which diagram?
Daffy posted it. It was it's in RFC server.
Okay,
I
I've
think
seen
it's in
that
the
one.
general chat.
I was just gonna make
They're
a
just,
joke
like-
about
They're like straight lines.
like if we, with when Rob walked us through this fight, I said it beats an hour-long video from Ilya, and I was like, I actually wonder, and I pulled it up. Ilya is 30 minutes.
He has a 30-minute video to describe that fight?
Yeah.
No, it can't be.
Well, he always like pauses a lot.
He pauses way too fucking much, and he's
Yeah.
like, I gotta tell you everything, and then also this is from my perspective, so take it with a grain of salt. Like, well, what am I supposed to understand? Where is here? So this is the diagram that was posted after. The other tank that we had in our group ran was like their static did it differently, where they were doing these like diagonal ones more towards the south side of the circle, and we just kept fucking it up. And then we finally got it down, and one of the people that we had invited in to try and help us get the clear was not getting it, so we kept dying.
Was that I forget their name.
Mary
Hmm.
is their name. They were playing Ninja, but they think they came from Daffy's group too.
Okay.
But yeah, we were trying to people were trying to do different strats, and it was just really awkward.
Why didn't they just? So did they try doing the one that that Eon posted?
We were trying to follow that, but nobody. I guess a lot of people just didn't understand what was going on.
That seems like the most easy, basic ass strat possible. Because with
We
the
were
diagram
dying.
that you just shared, if you don't move at the right moment, like you get killed. This is what we did the first time we ever went in there.
Yeah, we tried doing it a different way, and that wasn't working either. But also, there were some people that were just not understanding the mechanic, and they kept standing in the wrong spot. And I was one of those people in the beginning. I kept going really south because I knew where I needed to stand, but someone was standing there and didn't move, and so I panicked and over-adjusted, which you can't do. If you do that, you're dead. So I was like, I finally got in my head, I'm like, I have to stand here, and if this person doesn't move, then we're just fucking dead. So then I started standing in the right spot, and I was living, and then someone else is fucking it up. It's like, okay, I don't know. And then they were just, Mirrors had thought we were just gonna go in, and it was like gonna be a pretty quick clear, and it wasn't happening. So he started getting
no.
frustrated, and once that happens, it's hard to keep things going. Because then he's just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, I really wanted to keep trying to go for it, but obviously some people had gotten heated, so we needed to stop.
Yeah. I wasn't there, but I was watching. Kind of. I was looking at your guys' achievements from the woods to see if you guys got the clear.
And no. And then we have to go do the other fights, because you don't get all the gear from that one fight, because some of us